धीमहि यो यो नमः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नमः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
श्री राम तुहि श्री कृष्ण तुहि श्री राम कृष्ण हरे हरे। श्री
राम तुहि श्री कृष्ण तुहि श्री राम कृष्ण हरे हरे।
श्री राम तुहि श्री कृष्ण तुहि श्री राम कृष्ण हरे हरे।
श्री राम तुहि श्री कृष्ण तुहि श्री राम कृष्ण हरे हरे।
हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम
हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम।
हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम।
हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम।
श्री काली तुहि श्री दुर्गा तुहि श्री शारदा माता हरे हरे।
श्री काली तुहि श्री दुर्गा तुहि श्री शारदा माता हरे हरे।
श्री काली तुहि श्री दुर्गा तुहि श्री शारदा माता हरे हरे।
श्री माँ जय माँ 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 जय माँ श्री 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 माँ जय माँ। भोलानाथ तुहि नरेंद्र तुहि स्वामी विवेकानंद हरे हरे। 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 शिवा
Oh
जय राम जय जय राम ओम श्री 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 राम शिव राम शिव शिव शंभो श्री राम शिव शिव शंभो श्री राम शिव शिव शंभो श्री राम शिव शिव शंभो जय जय कृष्णा जय जय गोपाला जय जय मुरली बंसी वाला जय जय कृष्णा जय जय गोपाला जय जय मुरली बंसी वाला हरि ओम नम ओम नमामि नम ओम 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 परमहंसा श्री रामकृष्ण पराशक्ति शारदा देवी परमहंसा श्री रामकृष्ण पराशक्ति शारदा देवी श्री माँ जय जय माँ ओम श्री माँ 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 जय माँ ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय।
भोरा रे शिवजी मारे मंदिरिये आज पधारो ना। 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 और भोला शिवजी और भोला शंभो आज पधारो ना। और भोला शिवजी और भोला शंभो મારે મંદિરે આજ પધારો નાથ.
ભોરા રે શિવજી મારે મંદિરે આજ પધારો નાથ.
જોગારે લીધો મેં તો જોગી કા તમને મેરા ભવાને ખાત.
જોગારે લીધો મેં તો જોગી કા તમને મેરા ભવાને ખાત.
ઓમ હર ઓમ અલખ જગાવો ઓર ભોળાનાથ, એક તમારો સાથ આજ પધારો નાથ.
ઓમ હર ઓમ અલખ જગાવો ઓર ભોળાનાથ, એક તમારો સાથ આજ પધારો નાથ.
વાલા આજ પધારો નાથ.
ભલા આજ પધારો નાથ.
ભોરા રે શિવજી મારે મંદિરે આજ પધારો નાથ.
ભોરા રે શિવજી મારે મંદિરે આજ પધારો નાથ.
ભૂમિ સર્ગાવી અંગે ભભૂતિ લીધી મેં તો રુદ્ર મારા.
ભૂમિ સગાવી અંગે ભભૂતિ લીધી મેં તો રુદ્ર મારા.
ઓમ હર ઓમ જપ જપુ રે શંભુધરા નામનો, એક તમારો સાથ આજ તમારો સાથ.
ઓમ હર ઓમ જપ જપુ રે શંભુધરા નામનો, એક તમારો સાથ આજ પધારો નાથ.
વાલા આજ પધારો નાથ.
ભલા આજ પધારો નાથ.
ભોરા રે શિવજી મારે મંદિરે આજ પધારો નાથ.
ભોરા રે શિવજી મારે મંદિરે આજ પધારો નાથ.
દિલીન પત્ર તમને ચડાવો, હૃદયમાં તમારું જ્ઞાન.
દિલીના પત્ર તમને ચડાવો, હૃદયમાં તમારું ધ્યાન.
દિલીન પત્ર તમને ચડાવો, હૃદયમાં તમારું ધ્યાન.
દિલીના પત્ર તમને ચડાવો,
यताग्निदाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्या सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम् शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्. She who is in Ramakrishna, like the consuming energy in fire, to that Sri Sharda Devi, the embodiment of knowledge, I offer my prostrations. Om Namo Narayanaya, respected Pravrajika Ishtaprana Mataji, dear elders, sisters, and brothers. The following reading is taken from the Gospel of Holy Mother, where Yogin Ma had recorded her accounts with Holy Mother Sri Sharda Devi and our Master Sri Ramakrishna. Yogin Ma, or Yogendra Mohini Biswas, was born on 16th January 1851 in Calcutta. She was one of the main female disciples of Holy Mother Sri Sharda Devi. Together with Golapma, she was a constant companion of Sri Sharda Devi. Yoginma was a major witness and an active contributor to the early formation of the order. She stayed with Sri Sharda Devi in the Udbodhan house in Calcutta. Adversity propelled her to develop intense yearning for God realization, and an encounter with Sri Ramakrishna changed her life. In 1882, Yoginma first met Sri Ramakrishna in the house of Balaram Bose, who was a great devotee. After a few meetings in Dakshineshwar, Sri Ramakrishna initiated her and became her guru. Yoginma first met Sri Sharda Devi in Dakshineshwar in the building of Nahabat, where the mother stayed. By staying as a close companion to Sri Sharda Devi, Yoginma had recorded and shared some of her day-to-day experiences, which serves as an important testimony to the early life and the spiritual practices of Holy Mother during her stay in Dakshineshwar and at other pilgrimage sites. She recounted many incidents in her life during this period as follows. Some days after I had been introduced to Sri Ramakrishna, I paid a visit to Dakshineshwar. Learning that, being in a hurry, I had not taken my meal, the master said, "Ah, you haven't taken your food. Go to the Nahabat and take rice and curry." There at the Nahabat, I saw the Holy Mother for the first time. Rama's mother, who was the wife of Balaram Bose, and others had been there once or twice before. At the Nahabat, they told the mother that I had not taken my meal. The mother promptly served me rice, curry, and luchi, and whatever else she had in stock. Even at this, my first meeting with the Holy Mother, I became quite intimate with her. The next time I went to Dakshineshwar, I found that the mother was going on a trip to Kamarpukur that very day to attend Ramlal Dada's marriage. I felt very sad at the thought that I would not see her for many days. The mother came to salute the master before leaving on the journey. The master came to the northern veranda where the mother took the dust off his feet. The master said, "Move cautiously. See that you don't leave behind any of your belongings in the boat or railway compartment." I had the desire to see them together, and that day my desire was fulfilled. The mother left by boat. As long as it could be seen, I stood gazing at the boat. As soon as the boat was out of sight, I went to the spot in the Nahabat where the mother used to meditate, and I wept bitterly. I sat for meditation facing south on the western veranda. While passing by the Nahabat, the master heard me sobbing and sent for me. When I went to his room, he said, "Have you been deeply grieved at her departure?" Then, to console me, as it were, he began to recount the spiritual discipline he had practiced at Dakshineshwar. He concluded saying, "Don't divulge these to anyone." I, a mere housewife, was shy, but on that day I sat close to the master and talked with him. The mother returned to Dakshineshwar after about a year and a half. The master had written to her, "I am having difficulties regarding my food." On her return, the master said to the mother, "That girl with big, beautiful eyes loves you dearly. The day you left, she wept bitterly, sitting in the Nahabat." The mother said, "Yes, her name is Yogin." I used to visit the master every 7 or 8 days. I would take bilva leaves from Dakshineshwar for worshipping Shiva at home. I used to worship Shiva with those leaves even when they became dry. One day the mother asked, "Yogin, do you worship using dried bilva leaves?" Yogin Ma replied, "Yes, mother, but how did you know?" Mother, "During my meditation this morning, I saw you worshipping with dried bilva leaves." One day at Vrindavan, the master appeared before mother and said, "Initiate Yogin with this mantra." On the first day, the mother thought it was a freak of her mind. On the second day, the vision was repeated, but she paid no heed to it. On the third day, when she had the vision again, she said to the master, "I don't even speak to him. How can I initiate him?" The master said, "Ask daughter Yogin to be with you at the time of initiation." The mother asked Swami Yogananda through me if he had received initiation already. He replied, "No, mother, the master did not give me any Ishta mantra. I repeat a holy name of my own choice." On hearing this, one day the mother initiated him. The mother was worshipping before a picture of the master and the urn containing his relics. She sent for Swami Yogananda and asked him to sit by her side. While performing worship, she went into ecstasy and in that state gave him the initiation. She uttered the mantra so loudly that I could hear it in the next room. Sri Sarada Devi reminds us to constantly have the holy name of God on our lips. Spiritual practices are meant to keep the mind steady at the feet of God, to keep it immersed in His thought. Repeat His name. As the wind removes the clouds, so the name of God destroys the cloud of worldliness. From Vrindavan, we accompanied the mother to Haridwar. Swami Yogananda was also present. While traveling in the train, he contracted a high fever. When I was feeding him pomegranate juice, it appeared to the mother as if I were feeding the master. Swami Yogananda, in his delirious condition, saw a hideous-looking figure which said to him, I would have taught you a lesson, but what can I do? Paramahamsa Sri Ramakrishna has ordered me to leave this place right now. I am unable to stay here for even a moment. Pointing to a woman wearing a red bordered sari, the figure said, "Feed this woman some rasgullas." Curiously enough, soon after this vision, Swami Yogananda was relieved of his fever. Subsequently, we went to Jaipur from Hardwar. There we saw the image of Govinda and visited the various temples. While going around, Swami Yogananda suddenly noticed an image by the side of a temple and cried out, "I was asked to offer rasgullas to this deity." And in front, we found a shop selling rasgullas. We purchased 8 annas worth of rasgullas and offered them to the deity. On inquiry, we learnt that it was an image of Sitala. We take comfort in Holy Mother's soothing words. Pray to God with tears in your eyes whenever you want illumination or find yourself with any doubt or difficulty. We pray to Holy Mother Sri Sarada Devi for her grace and blessings in our daily engagements. Hari Om Tat Sat.
भयभञ्जन पुरुषनिरञ्जन रतिपतिगञ्जनकारी यति जनरञ्जन मनोमदखण्डन यति जनरञ्जन मनोमदखण्डन जय भवबन्धन हारी जय भवबन्धन हारी जय जनपालक सुरदल नायक जय जय विश्वविधाता चिर शुभ साधक मतिमल पावक चिर शुभ साधक मतिमल पावक जय चित संशय त्राता जय चित संशय त्राता सुर नर वन्दन विजय विबन्धन चित मन नन्दनकारी रिपु जय मन्तन जय भवतारण रिपु जय मन्तन जय भवतारण स्थल जल भूधर धारी स्थल जल भूधर धारी शमदम मन्दन अभय निकेतन जय जय मङ्गलदाता जय सुख सागर नटवर नागर जय सुख सागर नटवर नागर जय शरणागत पाता जय शरणागत पाता ब्रह्मतम भास्कर जय परमेश्वर सुखकर सुन्दर भाषा अचल सनातन जय भव पावन अचल सनातन जय भव पावन जय विजयी अविनाशी जय विजयी अविनाशी भक्त विमोहन वरतनुधारण जय हरि कीर्तन भोला गद गद भाषण चित मन तोषण गद गद भाषण चित मन तोषण ढल ढल नर्तन लीला ढल ढल नर्तन लीला मति गति वर चित चेतक भव जल भेलक जल चित चेतक भव जल भेलक जय नर मानस चारी जय नर मानस चारी जय पुरुषोत्तम अनुपम संयम जय जय अंतर्यामी हर तर साधन नर दुख वारन हर तर साधन नर दुख वारन जय राम कृष्ण नमामि 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 ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय
Om Namo Narayanaya, dear sisters and brothers. Our scriptures and saints always advise us to repeat God's holy name. Sri Ramakrishna says, one should constantly practice the singing of God's name and glories. Together with that, practice meditation and contemplation. Pray that the attachment to the world may disappear and love for God's lotus feet may grow. Master says, once you believe in the power of His holy name and repeat it constantly, neither discrimination nor devotional exercises of any sort are necessary. Then all doubts are set at rest. The mind becomes pure. The Lord Himself is realized through the force of His holy name. May we cultivate the habit of chanting God's name regularly. Thus, we will have peace of mind. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ॐ तत्सत् जय श्री गुरु महाराज की जय महामाय की जय स्वामी जी महाराज की जय गंगा मात की जय महावीर स्वामी जी की जय सर्व ऋषि मुनियों की जय पार्वती पतये हर हर